Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting stay baloney push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never date. We'll never hug their mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid-30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Death. I can say this. I can tell by the way a person texts that they was like, damn, I really needed this. Like whatever I'm going through in my life right now, this right here, this is what I needed in my life. And ain't nothing like being the person of the Dirty Nation that knows like they need you. Because trust me, I could easily say fuck it and live a normal life and not think about other people. But I ain't built like that. Like if I don't go live, I'll be thinking about other people in Florida, Boston, Arizona, Sacramento, Los Banos, all these other places. I think about it, I can't. So if I don't go live, I'm like, damn, they really needed that fellowship. What's up, CB? Fellowship. So I ain't smoked in at least like 4-5 hours. 4-5 hours. 4-5 hours. So guess what? It's time to blaze. And I'd rather smoke with you. Ooh, yeah. Said I'd rather smoke with you. Ooh. Amazon's driver stole my kid's gift. Caught it on the Ring app. Man, I wish I could see that shit. Damn, can you send it to me? You know, I love to blast me an Amazon driver. I'm gonna tell you, it's a reason why I love blasting Amazon drivers. I do. Because if you're willing to steal somebody else's happiness as a driver, fuck you. That's how I feel. You want to be an Amazon driver and you want to steal people's packages? Fuck you. I hope you get put on every news channel. This ain't about telling or not telling. You need to be put on every channel. If you are willing to go as low as stealing kids' Christmas gifts, they got a place for you, and I've been there. I don't want to go back, but they got a place that for people that steal kids' gifts that they need to be. Old Folsom, 1 building, 2 section, Section number, no, B section in the back. That way, if anybody want to catch a fade with them, the police won't see because they're going to need all the business stealing kids' gifts. All the business. I wish I would find a person that went to jail for stealing kids' gifts. What? He might not get rolled up like beat up and rolled up like if somebody foul. But he gonna get an issue though. Like he gonna regret he ever did that. My wife was hurt. Like, man, here's the card run, whatever. Get it all now, man. Nah, man. Hey, Jeff. I mean, you already know what time it is. As her husband. I mean, they looking at you like, man, what you gonna make it right? And unfortunately, it's fucked up that motherfuckers ain't got a heart. The motherfuckers ain't got a heart like that. And they man, I don't like it. You stealing shit off of people. I made the news because of Amazon driver stealings and shit. I was on the news and things. The fucked up part is as a kid, I might have did some shit as a kid, but once my morals was intact, see, that's what I say, your morals ain't intact. But once your morals is intact, then you start to see like, bro, that ain't a you feel me move right there. You know what a you feel me move is? Like that ain't a you feel me move. Like you can't go to the homies and be like, yeah, nigga, I just hit this lick and grabbed these motherfucking Amazon packages off the porch and did my thing. Nigga, come to me with that bullshit. Nigga, you ain't not my homie and I ain't associating with nobody that do that shit. If I got some homies that's porch pirates, I need some new homies. I need to see it though. Can I see it, Jeff? Can you send me like the link so I could put an old boy on blast one time? Ooh. Devin Booker jerseys, hats, and Nike sweatsuits. Ooh. Ooh. Trying to wake your game up. Devin Booker. Don't Devin Booker play for the he played for the Utah Jazz. Yep. CG. 2 weeks later, a person 2 streets over brought it over and said they were debating on keeping it but couldn't. I gave him 3 grams of fire for that act of kindness. Hey, that's what's up. That's how you get your blessings right there. CB said, I'm making a salad with Jungle Mac and Cherry AK. I never looked at it as a salad. It's greens. So if it's greens, I mean, it's different kind of greens. So, yeah, maybe that is a salad. 350 milligrams of some yummy gummy edibles. Anybody could tell me that they ate some yummy gummy edibles, but they not like droopy times. This is yummy gummy fentanyl. Yummy gummy fentanyl. And I'm gonna eat one. Finally. Oh, there's 3. Mm-hmm. 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 Cormerman. 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 I was at my son's orthodontist appointment. Couldn't stay long. Oh, no, you good. Whew. That was pretty good, though. You combine the greens, and guess what? You got a salad. Matthew A. Mr. Consistent. What's happening with my guy, man? How you living? I ain't gonna lie. If you look at the records, let the records reflect. Like, I've been missing a lot of Fridays. I really have. I've been missing Fridays like a motherfucker. I'm staying at the house. The crib is snowed. Where you at, ZG? I just naturally be assuming like you somewhere close by. Like if you told me you was in Washington or Vermont or Connecticut or New York, I'd be like, damn, nigga, I just felt that you was like close by. But my Fridays, I don't know, some people right now, they feel like they Friday just getting started. I'm kind of feeling like that. I want to wake up tomorrow not remembering yesterday. ZG, guess what? You're in my most favorite spot in Arizona. You're in my most favorite town in Arizona. I love Flagstaff. And I ain't never lived there, but I love Flagstaff. I love Flagstaff. And what it represents. Tell you something about Flagstaff. Flagstaff, Arizona. That is a place that has arrows. If you ever seen a place in a movie where you see a car pull up and you got a sign pointing this way, arrow pointing this way, arrow pointing this way. Well, if there was ever such a town, it would be Flagstaff. Because from Flagstaff, you can go up north, You can go straight across the middle, or you can go straight down. I mean, you can go down, but there's 3 avenues that leave out of Flagstaff to 3 different directions in the country. At Flagstaff, although it's in Arizona, it snows. What? We be thinking because Arizona is hot all the time, there ain't no spots in Arizona that it snows. But guess what? There is, and that's Flagstaff. You wouldn't love it tonight. It's about to be 18 degrees. You better believe it. It was never cool. It was never cool traveling across the country in the wintertime. Never cool. Big batteries. Five VE. All right, link posted.
The Friday or bottom of the Friday, I don't know. Something.
It's a motherfucker, but yes, Mountain Deer Bear Line. Hey, ZG. Although it might be a little racist, I agree. It's racist, but at the same time, it's still a college town. So Flagstaff, Arizona, it probably is racist because shit, ain't too many black people trying to be up there. It's hella cold. But at the same time, it's still a college town.
So there's a little bit of everybody then, right?
There's a little bit of everybody, but more of them.
Well, who's them? White
Who's
folks?
them? Yeah,
White folks?
yeah. People that like the cold.
Yeah. Hijo de puta, not me. It's the cold. I'd rather deal with 120 degrees easy. I really do.
Jeff say he seen his boy in his casket today.
Sorry to hear that.
I mean, him and Droops took a little, you feel me, trip today. I hate to hear that.
Me too.
But may you come on this live since you ain't at work right now.
You know,
Highlight
it's not like we
Highlight
have
us, Jeff. Do something. Hey, look, on Fridays and Saturdays and most days.
You took my place.
Fridays and Saturdays and things, man, we be wanting people to come on. Like, for real.
Yeah,
if you don't come on all the time, I mean, Fridays and Saturdays, you ain't got no job. What they say, Big Bad? It's Friday.
I know you ain't got shit to do.
Hey, you ain't got a job.
High today, Jeff. Since you already get high, you should just get up here and let's get high and fucking have a little toast to your homeboy. Let you speak on him real quick, man. Let you send him down right. You know what I mean?
SO. Hey, man. Hey, Big Bad.
Yeah.
That's like threatening me.
What do you mean?
That Swisher Sweet shirt. It's like threatening me. Man, do you know what happened? Look, the last time I ever smoked a Swisher Sweet, I passed out.
Why would you say that? They're way, way less strong than a leaf.
whatever do you mean? I don't know. I can't even describe the chemical in it. All I know is I don't agree with them and Duchess.
Well, I mean, that's your choice.
So you gonna mock me? You gonna mock me with that shirt?
Well, I mean,
I just can't get past. I just can't get past it. Like I literally hit that motherfucker and woke up with Drina over me talking about, babe, wake up, babe.
That was that day you was off that cameline though. Don't even fucking try.
Nah, I just been probably drinking all day. I was in Vegas.
Look at. He said, challenge accepted.
It's so.
What's up, fellas?
Jeff, how you doing, homie? Respects to your homie.
Yeah.
My condolences.
What's going on, bro?
Man, how you living, man? Hey. I mean, if you don't mind, like, it's been a lot of funerals and things going on around Dirty Nation, man. But we trying to end this year, but we gotta be transparent and honest about the feelings that we be going through, so people can learn. So, obviously, I want to ask you, like I went to my uncle's funeral. They kept that thing closed. So you got to see it open?
Today was the viewing. Tomorrow's the funeral.
Oh,
so
shit.
today was the open casket. You know, I mean, the Catholics, bro. They're Catholics, so
Yeah. Rosary.
They're real religious. So tomorrow's the funeral. But
if you don't mind me asking, how did he pass?
Motorcycle accident, bro. He's one of them motorcycle clubhouse dudes, wild guy, you know.
Yeah.
Was it? I mean, I kind of like I want to ask, but I don't.
He was going home, trying to split lanes, going like 100.
Shit.
And
my shit.
Went to the back of a fucking Nissan Altima.
Oh my shit. That's one of my worst fears.
Those are the hardest to
I hate to say it, right, Jeff? You ride motorcycles?
Fuck no.
You ever rode Big Bad?
Yep.
Okay. I never agreed with people splitting the cars.
I don't agree with that either.
I never agreed with that. Like I used to be like, what if somebody don't see you and you already going fast? So you're banking on somebody not turning. So what happened? Like, did they swerve in front of him, or what happened?
Well, here's the thing: you shouldn't be doing it when traffic's flowing. You shouldn't be splitting lanes. That's for like when you get stuck in traffic and you want to move ahead or at a light or something. You split lanes when everybody's stopped and you creep up in there. You creep up in there, but not doing.
Motorcycle rider, and they'll be like, "Oh, I got this. I can ride.
Of course, they will. But it takes for somebody to make a mistake. You know, like the other drivers. That's the thing about bikes, cars, everything else. We could be the best at our shit, but we don't know what everybody else on the road's fucking doing. You know what I mean? So, man, I'm conscious of bikes because I have rode them before. So I'm always looking for them. When I see them coming up behind me, I get the fuck over to let them know that I see their ass.
Me too. Me too.
To be real, I'm just glad it wasn't a friend who passed away from overdosing. It seems like everybody around.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like an overdose? I mean, shit. If he died, he died. But overdose, I don't see the difference between like you didn't try to split the cars and you didn't try to split your pain.
No, what I mean is that everybody that's passed away has been overdosing. This is a first.
Okay. I feel you.
That's an overdose, really. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, a little different to deal with, I guess.
So the thing I would say is that I'll be looking for the lessons in other people's. I'm not going to say other people's demise, other people's failures, but I look for the lessons in other people's losses. So that's where you come in. Like whatever he did that wrong or what he should have did, that's where you come in, and that's where you help everybody learn. So What would you say the lesson is from the unfortunate passing of your homie?
Man, the thing about him though is different. That it's like I would tell him, like, brother, you're 41 years old. He's prospecting for a new club in San Francisco. So he's going from San Francisco all the way to Martinez, which that's a good little ride. You know what I mean?
Even in the car.
Yeah, a car, and I'm like,
Man, that's some crazy shit.
They're out drinking, doing whatever. Like, he wasn't drinking when he wrecked, but I'm
That's
like,
some
man, you
game.
slow down. You know what I mean? And he's one of those dudes that wasn't slow down. Period.
Was y'all all there together?
Not when it happened, but
No, I mean, like, was y'all at the function together?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's ooh.
So what?
Tomorrow,
like one day, Corbin? Or
I gotta
like
speak
2
at
days?
it.
Or enlighten us. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I was reading the comments.
Tomorrow, I gotta speak at his funeral, bro. And I don't know if you've ever spoken at someone's funeral, but
I have.
you relive that shit, man. You relive it, that speech, and you think about it all over and over and over again.
I almost feel like I can't go to one of my homies or one of my loved ones, family members' funeral and not say something. You know what I mean? I feel like it's how, you know what I mean? I understand it's hard, but I know that once you start, it's the hardest part is getting started saying something. And then once you start thinking about them, it just comes. You know what I mean? It just comes.
I wrote something out, but it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shit just kind of haunts you. know?
You'll probably read some of it, and then you'll probably ad lib some of it just because of the way it goes. You know what I mean?
That's what I was just about to say. Like, even though you wrote that down, once you start reading it, and that memory, that true, genuine memory kick in, you gonna go off the paper.
Yeah, you will.
That's what.
That's what my wife to get started.
That's what my wife's afraid of. She's like, you gotta just be cool. Don't start acting up. Don't start talking shit.
Hey, just speak from the heart, homeboy. That's all you gotta do.
Hey, look.
Never go wrong.
Hey, look, Jeff. Hey, how could you even talk shit? Her relationship and your relationship with him is entirely different. So, like I said earlier today, I forget who I was talking to, but it's about Drews. It's about your relationship with him.
Dirt. I told her, I said, look, we had a home run derby for the baseball, right, to raise money. And my boy was on fire, right? And we're all drinking and shit, Dirt. But look, I wanted to say, what if I say this? Every time it was about to be his at bat, he'd go to the porta potty for a little bumpity bump. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, Jeff.
He'd come out on fire, bro.
Unless you're worried about putting yourself on blast, hey, it is what it is. You know?
Bro, wife's like, no, just stick to the script.
I think the hardest part you're gonna find is staying within your little time slot, man, and not taking too much time once you get going. You know what I mean? That's the hardest part, is letting somebody else get, you know what I mean? Because it's a funeral and you want to be respectful and be like, okay, everybody get 5 minutes or whatever. You know what I mean? And you find that you ain't got time to say all the shit you want to say, man. So I think it's going to come natural, but that's the perfect idea because the paper's going to help you get started. And once you get started, you're going to fucking, hey, fuck it. If you talk about the bumps, you talk about the bumps, homie. That was your homeboy.
We call that shit, we call that shit a cheat sheet.
Yeah,
so you ain't got to don't write the speech out. Just write out your PowerPoints.
Right. Things you wanted to talk about. Because you don't want it to be scripted, homie, too much. You know what I mean? It's got to come from the heart, and it will. But you'll be cool. I had the first one I ever spoke at was my uncle's, man, and that was hard, but at the same time easy because I was around him a lot. You know what I mean? As a kid, like, so that one, the hardest part was like to stop talking and shit and fucking give somebody else the mic. But then my homie died.
I got a suggestion, Jeff.
Hey.
I got a suggestion.
Hey, ask the comments. Ask the comments if I look like a handsome ass whack deuce though.
Well, I mean, well,
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
he
playing.
do. He look like Whack Deuce minus,
Fuck,
minus
kind
50
of
pounds.
do.
With the, mo-
Fuck,
with
with
the
the
Whack Deuce
mullet and
minus
todo
50
and shit.
pounds.
Got that fucking Brandon Crawford mullet and
Ah,
shit.
shout out to Whack.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit. That's
funny.
right.
I seen back the other day. I was like, man, he looks like my little brother, man.
Hell
Dead
yeah.
on. Dead on.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah.
that's crazy.
You say Whack Deuce 3 times, he might pop up.
Yeah, you should.
That's
I
crazy.
my
That's
homie
it.
should.
I was- It's good to holler at you guys, though, man.
You too, homie. Shit.
I mean,
Oh,
we,
man, all
we,
day.
We gotta get together soon
We all-
again.
all get each other through our days and get each other.
This is a
through lot of-
reminder that life is short, homie. You know what I mean? We gotta spend more time together, everybody. You know what I mean? Straight
Yeah.
up.
I guarantee you this. The Dirty Nation helped me beat the traffic. And when I say beat the traffic, because of the life that I lived, like there's no shortage of people trying to pull me back to how I used to be. So the Dirty Nation, I look at it like if I met a homie that was trying to pull or hit me with some slick play or something, I look at the Dirty Nation and Drina and be like, what would they think about this? Like, really? Like, what would they think about this? I got a lot of people that depend on me. So therefore, I can't be making these type of decisions. Like, this ain't the life that I live.
Not even
Yeah.
close. And my wife and my family is the same way. She kept me straight a long time, and she wouldn't go for me fucking up.
Mhm.
Not, you know,
With
doing
me, I don't necessarily got a lot of
Period.
people pulling me back. I got myself pulling me back, and that's where you guys come in. You know, I don't need
Yeah.
a lot of people to pull me back. I need to fight myself on a daily basis.
Shit,
Yeah.
you ain't alone. You ain't alone. We are our own worst enemy at times.
Yeah.
At most of the time, shit, be honest. But
Yeah.
I will say this. Often we be measuring ourselves on other people's standards. So it's on us to figure out what's right and what's wrong and what our standard is.
I would say that's a very good point. And I want to add one except for my standard for myself is much higher than anybody else's for me. And that's the problem. You know what
And
I
I'm
mean?
tripping.
I'm fighting with myself because I don't like the way I act and display my character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up.
But I'm doing that. I don't have time to trip off the next dude, you know?
Yeah.
So I just do my thing. There's ain't enough time in the day to worry about everybody else, period.
Yeah, I don't really. I
Everybody
used to
got
trip on that. I used to trip on
You
that.
know
but I
what?
don't trip on what everybody else thinks.
Well, hey Jeff, well, where the hell did I find this time? Where did I find it? I found it inside. I found it in my heart. Like, really, when you really see that what you do can truly make a difference in another person's day. But I understand that it's not for everybody. We're given positions in life and we don't understand how the hell we got in them. But when you understand that you're there, then you understand you got a responsibility. Like just the fact to get you on here to talk about bro, that was big. Like how often we get to see Jeff Molina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't seen you since a softball game.
Real shit. I'll be right back.
But whatever happened was it moved you enough to come on. And I respect it. But I gotta say this before I forget what I was gonna say. And that was I think you should put a bat in bro casket.
Man, bro. This is my dog right here, bro. I don't know if y'all can see him.
Hondo. Yep.
A real one, man.
That's right.
Once a real one, y'all. He's been through the whole shit. Been through it all. We've been coaching our kids our kids are. We've been playing softball since they're about 20 years old, and now our kids are 3 days apart. They're 7 years old. We've been coaching for the past 4 years, and man, just been going through a lot of shit together, raising our boys. And,
Did you get to say like? Did you get to give him a hug before he left out the club that night, or what?
He's the type of dude that every time you see him, every time you leave, you give him a hug. You know what I mean? But
because I'm gonna tell you something, Jeff. Like inside, I'm gonna bring up prison. Inside, we always greet each other, and the reason that the greeting, like the importance of it, I understood is because you never know, and this is just on the prison yard where we in a cage. Where if I shake somebody's hand, that's because I don't know. You might not wake up tonight. You might not wake up the next morning. I might not see you again. So that's the importance of that embrace. Like I want the last thing that we did was me saying, "All right, there, homie. I'll see you tomorrow, God willing." That's why we do that. So that's kind of why I asked, like, did you get that opportunity? Because that's kind of like it's a little bit of a closure in a sense. Like if something bad happened, you know that the last thing you said to him was, "God willing, I'll see you tomorrow," and you embraced me.
Yeah.
So in that case, if he's a hugger, then there was a lot of people that got closure that night.
Yeah. The crazy thing is I said he was on his way from San Francisco to Martinez, so that's a good 30, 40-mile ride on the highway, and it's cold. So he stopped at his mom's house on the way home, like, "Mom, I'm cold." And his mom was like, it's not normal. It's not normal for him to stop by. He grabbed the jacket, told me he loved me, took off, and that was it. You know what I mean?
He's a 1%er. He's in a 1%er club, or
not one of those. Not like that, no.
Okay.
But he used to be kind of, you know what I mean, but not anymore.
He was in the club. He had a jacket.
Yeah, he died.
He went to a lot of clubs that are like that. That got all the shit without.
Yeah,
I got you. Especially in the Bay Area. Bay Area got a lot of clubs, man.
Yeah, they're in the, you know what I mean.
But when you say 1%, that's like the politic bikers, and then well, actually, I don't even know how to describe it because they all politics, but the ones the Hells Angels and them guys, them politics, and then you got the other people. That's that right there. They not the 1%. The 1% is like the Hells Angels and all the descendants and all the people that they funk with. That's
the big ones. Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't one of those A brothers, nothing like that, bro. But they were with the shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't really know what they're up to. Like I said, I play baseball and softball with them, bro. I don't.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. Rest easy, man. Rest easy to your boy. Yeah. And I agree with you, man. At least he went out something like that, you know, because what you were saying, I understand what you're saying as far as overdosing goes, because that brings a whole new set of like pain to the mom and everything else. You know what I mean? They start thinking different when it's shit like that. You know, she can easily, I shouldn't say easily, it will be easier for her to come to terms that he was in an accident than it would be that he's been taking drugs and overdose.
Hey, they were like strong fucking Mexican family, bro. Like they weren't even crying. They were consoling everybody else. I was like, man, you know, I felt bad for shedding tears to his pops. You know, like the machismo his pops had, bro. It was like, man, I don't know, man.
Talking about it. Hey, when they say machismo, see, some people don't know. When they say machismo, they like to to stand firm. Hey, but you know
Yeah.
something? I remember I was outside this hospital. I forget why I was there. I think I was constipated, but I was there at the hospital in Stockton. What's that? The one in Stockton called? You know, fuck. I forget the name of it. Somebody else will say the name though. But I was outside in the parking lot getting ready to go to the car, and I met this old dude, right? His son had just died in a motorcycle accident. Like he had just looked at the body. Like I was like, my mouth was dropped. I didn't know what to tell him. He was like, I just don't know. I am so lost right now. Like my son is gone from this earth. And I just seen him. I was like, that's deep. That's deep. And I didn't know what to do with him. I just said, man, would you like to pray? And we prayed out in that parking lot, but this man had just lost his son, like his oldest son. That was, I mean, whoo, that was a lot. That was a lot. But what I gained from that too, now when people have like experienced tragedy like how you have, man, think about the good times. Think about the good times, because that's what they would want you to do. Remember the good times.
I told my wife, like, I don't feel bad for myself at all. I feel bad for his kids and his wife and everyone, his parents and shit, sisters, but it just happens too often. You know what I mean? We all watch your show. There's somebody in the comments, everybody we know.
Phone died, damn it.
Happening too often, bro. People are dying.
Now you got to look at this beautiful face up close.
Too often.
Yeah. Hey man. Hey, look. We hit these streaks, right? And we get to thinking we either invincible or like we're blessed. Nobody around us is dying. We're good. Then all of a sudden we get slapped upside the face with for lack of a better word, JD, if you listening, with a dick of reality. Slapped upside the face with a dick of reality.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
End Zone, JB, ZG,
When
everybody in the comments on the screen.
Hey, so what's your favorite softball memory with him? Because we all got memories with our folks. So I know you got a good one. One.
The last game we played, right? The very last game we just played in the championship game, he's pitching, and my leg's fucked up, so I'm playing catcher because I can't run, and we can't tell if the umpire is a black dude or a black chick because the way they got hey, because the way the voice is, because they ain't from around here. We're in Berkeley.
They look like girl with a boy voice or a man with a girl voice.
A man with a girl voice, and then he tells him, hey, the umpire said ball, and my boy's pitching. He was like, started bitching about the calls, so they started going back and forth, and my boy Hondo told him, he was like, check it out, if you weren't a bitch, I'd take you over there and whoop your ass over at the tennis courts. Basically, like, well,
he said that to the umpire.
He was like, he was like, I ain't no bitch. You gotta put some respect, blah blah blah, all this shit. The very last game we're playing, he's telling the umpire, if you want to go outside, I'll whoop your ass. Fuck the game. If you want to go out here, I'll whoop your ass. And they're like, you gotta go. You're out of the game.
That's the next thing I was about to say. Did they toss him?
He threw like 5 pitches. We were 5 pitches into the first inning. He got kicked. At first, he said, "Is that a bitch? Is that a bitch?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't." You know what I mean? And he was like, "Why don't call me?" I said, "She said it was a ball." And
he said it was a ball.
Not a she. I'm a man. And I was like, "Man, I'm sorry. You know, we couldn't tell. You know what I mean? It was awkward. He got kicked out of the game 5 pitches into the game.
Damn, did y'all win?
Huh?
Did y'all win?
Lost
Was
championship.
it one game elimination?
Yeah, but we only had 8 players.
Oh shit. Man,
Yep.
you could have called me out of K. Shit, 8 players, I'm coming. But he was your 9th player.
Yeah, he was our pitcher too.
Like, hold on, first. So everybody, so y'all know, it's 10 players required. They had 8. So y'all was playing 3 outfielders and 2 infielders.
Nah,
Plus the first
2
base.
2 outfielders. Left,
Oh,
center, and right.
shit. Oh yeah, they was playing. They was tagging y'all left and right. It wasn't even fun no more. Did y'all finish the whole game?
Yeah, but that was the last game I played with him, bro.
You never forget that.
Kicked out.
You never forget that.
Yep, in Berkeley.
Even if you got on the mic, it was like, "You motherfucker, man! Why the fuck you do that to us?" But you know what?
He was like,
he would laugh. He would laugh wherever he's at.
Dude must have been like from New Orleans or something, bro. But I don't know where he was. I couldn't even understand what he was saying. I ain't a she. Like what?
That was a strike. That was that. How did the strike? I mean, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna go. But how did the strike sound? Do you remember how it sounded when he said strikes?
He would. He's going ha. 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 That's why we're like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean?
So he was going.
I'm like, man, yeah, yep, kicked out. 5 pitches in, bro. One batter, 2 second batter.
So did that mean that y'all had to? Somebody else who ain't never pitched like in 2 years had to finally say, "Fuck it, I can pitch a little bit."
I had to pitch, bro, and that I can only pitch batting practice, so or I'll walk them. If I try to be cute, you know how they try to be cute. I'll walk everybody, bro. So I just gotta let them hit it.
I don't even want to know the final score. I don't even want to know. Did y'all get on?
For having 8 players, it wasn't that bad because the league wasn't that good. But that's the last memory I had with them in softball. But we started playing when we were like 21, 22. That means I was fresh out of playing like junior college baseball. And we won like 11 leagues in a row.
Damn.
So every league we were playing in, we were winning in all these different cities in the Bay Area. We would play tournaments. I mean, it was cool.
See, if Nate Dogg would have knew that, he wouldn't have allowed you to play. He'd have been trying to come with stipulation. Because I was talking shit, talking about he was bringing semi-pro players and shit. Little did I know, I had semi-pro players in the Dirty Nation alone.
No, but I'm burnt out though.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you see me running around there, bro. Your boy's burnt out. You know,
you hit the bar far enough. You hit the ball far enough. You ain't got to worry about getting around the bases. Just get the first. Sub.
Have fun.
Designated runner.
They were garbage. Though, so it was cool. But hey, we were on their neck from jump out there.
Yeah, they never stood a chance.
They weren't ready.
They wasn't ready. It's truth. It's all truth. CB, what's happening?
Hey.
Did y'all pull it off this week?
Hey,
Oh yeah, y'all did, huh?
I'm about to tap out. Y'all be good.
All right, Jeff, man. One love, man.
All right, man. You guys be good.
Hey, stay strong and remember the good stuff. The good stuff is even when the bad thoughts try to creep in and what about this? No, it's about him and everybody that came to remember the good stuff about him. So just bring that stuff to life. There ain't nothing wrong with crying. Yep, he's gone. You there, CB?
Yeah, do I have an echo?
No.
Yeah, do I have an echo?
No.
Okay.
These motherfucking helicopters that the police got now, all you hear is just, that's it. Them motherfuckers used to be hella loud. Now, you hear it? Comparison to how they used to be, that shit is quiet.
Yep.
You think you tight because you got a wait, let me see that hat again. Was that a Texans or a New England? I was just checking. My bad. I was just checking. I put some respect on your name. But what's New England record looking like?
You already know.
How they looking? They got shot at the playoffs?
They up there. I believe so.
You know that song that you know that Dr. Dre song? People act like they forgot about Dre.
Oh, yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that song? Well, with Tom Brady not in New England, kind of like New England Patriots is like the Dre. Forgot about Dre. Because Tom Brady is gone.
I had to buy myself um, a 12 a hoodie with the number 12. It has like two different colors. Next time I come up, I'll wear it. So
Talking
it's
about,
a really hoodie.
a 12 Tom Brady and things. I actually, you know what? If that city had a love affair with Tom Brady, I would actually understand why. Because he was the face of New England for so long. I'm telling you, like, you better not badmouth Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Come on, you probably want to fight me
absolutely.
if I talk crazy about Tom Brady 2-3 years ago. You probably be like, Drake, I'm getting on the fucking bus and I'm coming to California and I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna pop you one. Talk about Tom Brady.
That's right.
You said it was your son's birthday recently. What'd you guys do?
Yeah, November 28th.
28th.
November 28th.
I thought you had somebody's birthday. I thought somebody's birthday was more recent. J Bing.
It was J Beam, wasn't it?
Nah, somebody's birthday. Nah, it was Big Bad's
No,
birthday.
it was Big Bad.
Yeah.
It was Big Bad.
He turned 51. How old did Big Bad look? He look his age? 51?
No, he doesn't.
You don't look 51?
No,
Actually, I think he's 53.
he looks about 45. I'm 42.
You was born 79?
Yeah.
Big Bad was born in 69. So what that make him?
Yep.
That make him 52. Big Bad is 52. Happy 52 birthday. I thought by now he would get mad and hit the link. Hey, Big Bad,
Bad's
big,
what?
big Bad, I'm telling you,
Sagittarius.
Big Bad coming in is like wrestling. Like wrestling when they be like, somebody be talking, they be talking shit, then all of a sudden they be talking, and then all of a sudden, if you smell, then all of a sudden the Rock come in, they be like, oh shit, the Rock coming in. That's Big Bad when he hit the link. Boop, if you smell. Oh shit. Hey, Big Bad, come on, man. Come on, man. We just did the shit.
If you
Shit. I
smell
called you 51 years old and out of shape. I did all that shit. Like I got the microphone. What do I hold on? Big Bad, you out of shape. You're 51 years old. Your big toe nail is black. I remember. Your big toenail is black and the other one is pink. So why do you have messed up toes? Because you are a hard working human. I understand.
he
But I
probably dropped something on it.
True that. I cannot continue to
Exactly.
talk. I cannot continue to talk shit and you not hit the link. I wish I had the Rock motherfucking thing. Fucking Big Bad. You know what? Come on. See, we had this talk earlier. Now you're trying to use the shit against me. You ain't tight. You ain't right. You ain't right, Big Bad. Let's see something real quick. Rock intro.
If you smell what
The Rock intro.
trying to think of it. Teach it all nice. Cause
I designed this deck.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
All right, Big Bad, we ready. Come on, man. Hit the motherfucking link. Super Mario Brother. Super Mario Brother. Luigi. Yeah. So is it snowing out there in Boston?
it's gonna snow tomorrow. Not right now, but tomorrow will.
So this the day when it just be hella cold. The day right before it snow, it always be hella cold.
No, today was actually almost 16 degrees today.
Big Bad called me a parasite. I'm trying to figure out if that hurts a little. Nah, it tastes like a gummy. It don't hurt at all. Parasite. That's all right.
Yeah.
When you come on, I'm gonna play the music. You was born in 79. You played Super Mario Brothers. Quit playing. You did.
Absolutely. And
Did you know the cheat code?
absolutely.
You didn't know how to dribble. You didn't know how to dribble. You turned the mic off.
On double dribble?
No, see, on Super Mario Brothers, you could dribble. I'm talking about when the duck is coming down the stairs. You jump on the duck and you keep on jumping on the duck, and they go doop 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 doop, and then they go ling, and you start getting hella live. Dribble. That was called dribbling. Yeah, I play Super Mario Brothers. So when Big Bad come on, I'm gonna play the Super Mario music. Du, 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 du. See, I got a fire on Big Bad when he's not looking. Hey. Ooh, if you would have been her, it would have been problems. I'm telling you. Thank you, bud. Oh, that was a good one. Let's see. I need a surprise guest. I need somebody to come on that don't normally come on. It is Friday, so let's see. Let's see. Unless y'all got somebody y'all want me to call. Oh,
Where's Kelly?
now I want somebody that either somebody to come on here that ain't normally on here,
Okay.
or
Call has been forwarded.
see, I ain't gonna tell y'all who that was. No, I was saying Cal.
Yeah, I thought that. I'm trying to think of who else. Oh, I tried looking on earlier about the motorcycle thing.
Who?
The motorcycle incident.
They got motorcycle riders out there?
My son's grandfather takes him on a motorcycle, but I'm not too comfortable.
Oh shit. Damn.
Please leave your message for Nothing has been recorded.
I'm pulling up on people right now.
What about Devo?
Debo, I got Debo's number. I still could pull up on Debo in a different way. So let's pull up on Debo.
I only have him on Instagram.
Damn, I don't remember his Facebook. You remember his Instagram?
Uh, I'm looking right now on my other phone.
Man, I fucking exploded a fucking beer right now all over the place. My keyboard, every fucking thing.
Oh,
My
no,
bad. My bad, big bad.
Well, I mean, you didn't do it, but I sure the fuck did.
Smell what the Rock is cooking.
But hey, that's what happens when you get old and in your 50s. You start fucking shit up, you know?
All on the keyboard?
Come on.
You said pull up on me.
Zero.
I call that alcohol abuse. Can't be fucking wasting the brew house like that. But
Well, let's see here.
nifty on 50.
I know I have zero.
What's up with my guy? What's happening, man?
Hey, shit, man. How you?
So I've been doing this thing with the subs, right? They be telling me like, call somebody, pull up on somebody. I'll be like, all right, who should I pull up on? And whoever prayed up is, they suggested pull up on It's Meaning Things.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's crazy. I got both
It's
of my.
me.
Yeah, man. Hey, I seen something the other day.
But
I saw you pulling up on damn near 7,000 subs.
breaking up. This internet bad.
You hear me now?
What's good? You breaking up? No.
I said I seen you pulling up on 7,000 subs.
Almost, bro. Right there.
Man, I just want to let you know I see you. I see you.
Trying, bro. It's work, man. It's work with the views. It be the same shit.
You saying it's like the subs don't match the views?
And sometimes some videos fly, some videos.
Nah, hey, trust me, man. You've been grinding from the beginning, man. So that's a testament to your grind. No matter how you look at it, 7,000. I remember when you'd have to break it down and rebuild. Then you was like, "Fuck that shit! I'm going this direction." So it's all love, shit. You just kept going because remember what they'd be like. They'd be like, "Man, no matter what, the goal is to keep posting."
That's a fact. I'm looking at this bump. Where this shit come from, bro?
Damn, that motherfucker is fat though. That's like a third eye. That motherfucker probably blink. Oh shit, man, that's it. Shit, a little toothpaste would be all right. You might be looking like Rudolph for a minute, but you'd be all right.
I already got. So, man, so it is what it is. You online right?
Shit, man, come on, man. Wait, I posted.
We didn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on. I got one more blunt after this.
I mean, let me post this video. I got you out there. I'm laying down.
Oh no, man, it's all good, man. Hey, but now you've been kind of MIA, we would love to have you to grace your presence at the bakery, like in the morning sometimes or something, before you go all Hollywood and shit.
Yeah, I got you. I don't know when, but I got you this week.
All right, man. All right, Hollywood. Yes, sir.
Yo, just don't put Yesmouth with me, though. I don't fuck with Yesmouth.
Oh, I know who that is. All right, I got you. I got you. I got you.
I try to humble my
You already know, but when he get with the other guy, you know, that's like, I'm telling you, it's like wrestling. If you smell when them motherfuckers. Hey, but if you don't want that, I will not do that. That's my word. Just it's mean as it's mean. We would love to have your presence at the bakery.
Man, don't say it like that.
Nah, man, because you got a lot of respect for coming from me, man. Shit, we was there from the 2019 era. We going into 2022, man.
Yeah, it ain't been that long. Nah, I ain't been. That's like 2 years.
Man, you got on my ass in 2019.
That had to be like 2020.
No.
2019.
No. Summertime.
Really?
Summertime. I got on West Watson in the summertime, 2019.
Yeah, what year we at right now? 21?
About to be 22 in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, man.
3 years, that's it? Oh, all right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, man. Shit, we still at it. So that's a toast. Like, I know you laying down and shit, but a toast.
Yeah,
We still here, man. We still here, Smee.
You know, I be
Yeah. Hey, so let me say this. Do you think the Pinot and Milk fight is gonna happen?
Yes.
It's over?
Yeah, it's over.
Because he went to the thing?
Yo, that too. Yeah, he was giving the promoter a hard time. They can ask for one bread, get that one more bread, and you don't want that. It's just this is deep.
Man, they hyped us up for the bullshit.
Yeah, but yo, the bitch ain't want to. Yo, right when he got kicked off this shit, he made a video saying that yo, why y'all back to the party? Let me pick somebody else. Niggas just don't want to fight.
Oh, he just don't want to fight Pino.
Like, no.
That nigga didn't look like he was ready for shit when he pulled up to that motherfucking jumper. He wasn't ready.
Nah. But now, don't get me wrong, nigga. I don't know how far he go from. I think he go far from. He tried to do what that means. And lose everything for views.
Yeah. For whatever reason, they like that motherfucker. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll never figure it out for the life of me. Hey, but Prayed Up, is that one of your subscribers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really want you to go live tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
They like, Mean Teen, go live tonight, Mean. Oh, that's a girl too. So she like, go live tonight, Mean.
A woman, a chick?
It looked like it.
I never realized that. I always thought that was
I don't know, man, to be honest, because you never know. You judge some shit off a picture and you be all the way wrong.
Yeah, that's a fact. I've had that shit happen. Yeah, and do have a picture of a chick in the. Yeah, I said that. Somebody good though, bro.
Okay, he said no, my baby. Okay, so that's his daughter. See, you gotta be cautious. Prayed Up when what you put out there for everybody to see. They gonna judge you off of that if they don't know you. So therefore, I don't know you, but you came on and you demanded we have Mean's presence, and you made it happen. You demanded and we made it happen. So my bad.
I forgot they get hit.
Yeah,
didn't realize I was live. You fit too though, bro. I didn't show you how you took the day off today, bro. I said, fuck YouTube, man.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Because you didn't caught that momentum that you caught, you gotta ride that shit till it. You gotta ride that shit till it ain't no more water left. And then once, I mean, it's a push. It's a push. That's whatever algorithms gave you that push.
Yeah, so yo, sometimes a day gonna kill me though, bro. But I feel like I just damn real quick. And it's like, yo, because only who's really the I done post like videos yesterday. I was like, yo, fuck it, man.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Because you be posting like 2 or 3 videos a day, hell yeah, you take a motherfucking day off. Shit. Hey, but you also setting the work standard though. Like you said it. Like I set a different standard with these lives to where they couldn't keep up. But the work standard though, you kind of set it because you didn't show what it's like to like step away, come back, rebuild, restructure, get another push. You didn't show what continuous grind can get you.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I appreciate it. I really believe that you know what it is. You just got to see the future, though, bro. It's kind of like seeing like I really see the future. Go where this can. But it's not like I'm not worried. Like yo, where this can possibly go. So I just push it for the future if that makes sense. So like I know where it can open up. If it works out, I see where it's headed, though. I just don't know when. So I'm not going to quit.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Guess what?
What up?
I feel the same exact way.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell this is going. I just know that God put me in this position. I don't know why, but he put me in this position to touch other people and unite and bring people together. And this gift that he gave me, I just continue to exercise it to the best of my abilities.
That's a blessing. Right? Everybody can't do that. Everybody's selfish stuff. And you got, brother, get you far. That's how.
Man, hey, and we've been able to watch it take place in each other's. Because got to remember, when we first encountered each other, I had probably been a YouTuber not even a year. Not even a year. So just think, so that means we grouped in the same year. So we in the same class. I just started a little earlier, but we in the same class. So now look at us. So
that's a fact that we did.
Pull his ass up.
Yeah.
That's continuous. That's continuous grind, man. Hey, but now I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I appreciate you for coming on and speaking. And I'm just extending my invitation, man. We go live 7 like clockwork in the morning. Like I wake up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we live right now.
Like clockwork to get that live cracking by 7. So just hit that live, man. Come on, man. It's neutral grounds around. Yeah.
Yeah, we on right now. Shit, pull up. Homie. Nothing but respect for that, homie.
Nothing but respect, mate.
All right, brother.
All right, go. It's meaning things.
He might be live right now himself, though, actually.
If it was, shit, that would have been a good move. Trina just came and brought me
Have you talked to whatchamacallit Jay lately or what?
7 chicken tenders. I'm not eating that many chicken tenders, babe.
Dirt, you talked to Jay at all lately?
What's Jay?
Who's Jay? You kidding me right now? Williams?
a little late over there.
Right here is
But it's Friday.
Last time he was
11:76.
sick, man. Last time I remember him coming on, he was sick. Shit.
Let's pull up on Jay.
Yo,
Hey, what's happening, man?
what you doing, Dirk?
I'm live right now, and I've been doing this thing where they be asking me to pull up on people. And Big Bad suggested I pull up on Jay, who we ain't heard from you for a while.
Yeah, man. I just they digging in, man. Went through some of the little PTSD shit we deal with every now and then, where that like the depression kicks in.
Man,
You know what I mean? You know, you just wake up, you just got like a dark cloud hanging over you.
man. Hey, trust me, I know.
I know you talk to the homies. So I was dealing with that. I took a little time off from YouTube, but now I'm back at it, back on my grind, trying to make the best of everything, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay. That's the time when you should tap into the bakery, because from the outside looking in or the inside looking out, that be the type of things when people be going through stuff, they come through the bakery, and I guarantee you, they be like, they get to whatever they trying to get to as far as healing go, it'd be fast forward, because you realize that other people.
But I mean, you know how it is. I mean, I'm just so used to dealing with things on my own, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, you know how it goes. You ain't got nobody locked up. You ain't got nobody you can talk to, nobody you can turn to. And even though I'm not locked up, I still got a lot of them same issues, man. I always feel like no matter what's going on, I got to hold things together and not let nobody see it.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
I got to be the man and just pretend it ain't happening and just continue to smile and push forward. But deep down inside, this shit's real.
Ooh, that shit hit me in my soul.
I mean, it's just the facts of the matter, you know. When you the man and you're responsible for everything, you can't you take all the stress. You can't be responsible for giving out stress.
Ooh.
So I just
talk that shit.
I just take it, eat it, continue to smile and make sure everybody else is okay. But that don't necessarily, always mean that you okay.
Man, I'm telling you. But then at the same time, when you go, it's a healing process. It's like you broken and you got to heal back, put yourself back together.
Yeah, agreed, man. You know, it don't nothing have to happen, man, for them dark clouds to come on. Nothing. It don't got to be no stress. It can be everything is going good, and you just wake up one day in that phone.
Ooh.
And a lot of times, the only thing that takes the phone away is time. You wake up one day, a little bit later, you like, all right, shit, I'm back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And do you go through this though? Because when it wakes up over me, my woman asked me, like, she'd be like, "Babe, you all right? Like, what's wrong? Like, you was cool like yesterday, and now like right now." And I really don't got no answers though. Like, I feel cool.
There is no answer. There's no answer to you.
That's why I get pissed, because I'm like, it's wrong.
Just kind of a little more quiet than usual, you know.
Yeah.
Might not joke and laugh as much, but ain't nobody around you done nothing wrong, but they don't really get that. My wife be looking at me, she's like, something's funny, something going on with you. I know you're doing something. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm all right. I'm not doing it. You're not speaking. I'm coming from work, quiet. Nobody really, if you ain't been there, you can't really understand, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I'm all right. And then people, they call me and I'm just declining phone calls left and right for over a week. Everybody's like, "Are you all right?" Yeah, man, I'm all right. Just not trying to, really talk right now, man. I get at you in a couple of days, and that's usually how it goes, man.
Man, that's some real shit. I think you just put a name on something or spoke on something that we all be going through. When I say we, I mean just people that really that have shoulders that people depend on, like shoulders that people cry on, people like depend on to be strong. And sometimes the motherfuckers sometimes it gets heavy.
Yeah, it gets heavy, and it's a lot, and especially when
you,
it ain't like, I support a whole entire household and others, and it's not like I have somebody supporting me, but it be financially or whatever, I'm the one that everybody turns to for everything. Well, when you ain't got nobody to turn to,
You figure it out.
Man.
You know, nobody, especially when people can't relate to what you got going on, it's hard to really talk to anybody close knit or around you because you'll be all right, but in reality, they don't really know what you're dealing with. They don't.
Yeah.
I tell these stories sometimes, Dirt, and after I tell them, like, I'm full-fledged panic attack, PTSD, I'm back in that moment.
Ooh.
Bro, you gotta hook up with us, man. When you're feeling like that, you gotta hit us on IG or something.
But I'm sweating.
We gotta chat, and we've been there and are there. Not been there, we are there. A lot of us are there.
Man, that's a true story. The other day, man, it was 30-some degrees outside, man. It was cold as hell. I finished making my video and I was sweating. I cut the video short because I started to sweat. Like I had sweat beating up, sweat running down my face. I'm like,
damn.
And after the video is done, I'm just sitting there like, man, damn, I shouldn't even have got into that.
Hey,
but
that's why. Hey, them demons that really had me. Like I'm not a prison channel no more. I'm a weed tuber. But no matter what I say, how far I try to push myself down this weed avenue, there's a prison story right around the corner because that's a part of me that you can't cut it out of you.
It's played such a major part of my life. It's been as much of my life as everything else has been, man. And to be honest, I mean, I started getting locked up 10, 11 years old. Ended up coming out in my mid-30s. You know, I know the penitentiary just as well as I do the streets. I'm book smart, penitentiary smart, street smart. But I mean, I've got so much time invested in it. You don't want to talk about it all day. But when you go back to moments in your life and years of it are consumed with, you know, the Department of Corrections and jails and being on the run, it don't leave a whole lot on the flip side to talk about.
True story.
Can't put the cap back on.
True story. That's what that mean. That it's around every corner. Like you might be having a conversation and got nothing to do with prison, but as soon as you say one key word, one key thought, you pulling back up to A yard, 2 building, cell 115.
My brother, you ain't telling no lie at all. I'll start a video off on something completely different, and when I'm done, it's a whole entire prison video.
Man,
you know what I mean? Like, how did we end up here? But and I'm not gonna say that's all I know because I'm so much more than that. But I know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the same time, I know it. I know it very well.
So you want to hear something crazy? When I was on the yard, they used to ask me what I'm gonna do. And I came to the conclusion, and this is as years of trying to figure shit out, that what is something that I know front and back, and that is prison. Once I came to that conclusion, I'm like, well, shit, you got people that know college books front and back, so yeah, they gonna make money from that shit. Well, what the fuck do I know that can't nobody tell me nothing about? Prison.
Yeah. I had a dude tell me one time, man, he was an old head, he wasn't going home. He said, what you gonna do when you get out, man? I said, I'm gonna live my life, man. He was like, you gonna live your life or are you gonna live your life? He said, because up to this point, you just been alive. He said, to live your life, you really gotta get out there and embrace it, and enjoy things, and do things you ain't done before. Like get out there and really live your life. Don't just be alive. Don't just go through the motions, but live your life, man.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And that's pretty much what I've been doing since I've been home, man. I live my life. I set my mind to something, and I obsess over it until it's done. Whether it be what I do on the social media, I do with my construction or plans I make with the family, or trying to get this whip or do this and do that. Once I set my mind to it, I mean, it's hard to break my focus, and I focus on one thing, I accomplish it, and I try to move on to the next thing. There's nothing wrong with just being normal or being average, but I don't want to be average.
Average ain't enough.
No, it's not.
Average.
In today's world, with everything going on, to be average means you just getting by.
I would say that average shit gets average results.
Yeah, and average results is just exactly what you just called it. It's average results. That's something that the average person gets, and anybody can get it. If you want to get ahead, you gotta be above average, man.
Yeah, true story.
And that don't come with just sitting around and talking about what you're gonna do. It comes with doing what you say you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dreaming with your eyes open, man.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
that's where I'm at, man. I sleep, but I do my dreaming with my eyes open. If I dreaming, I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to make it happen, man. And I'm reasonable with my dreams. I know I'm not gonna be the next president. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna never be no doctor, no lawyer, but I know I can help people. I can change lives. The one thing I've always been good at, whether it was on the legal tip or the illegal tip, was getting money. So I stay focused, man. Because you know as well as I do, the moment you lose focus, then you start losing everything.
It's nothing. I think one thing that I've learned in life is when to identify when somebody is hopeless. That's what losing focus is. When you find somebody that's hopeless and you see it, like they really ain't worried past today. Like they ain't worried past the next hour. Really, like if you ask them what they want to do, they really ain't got no hope. They just trying to make it through the day. So when you meet somebody that got hope and got their shit together, I hope that all will pay attention.
Right. I think about it, man, and it's like I don't think it's a lot that could make me lose hope. But in watching the news, listening to other people, I think one of the things that could hit me, hurt me, and possibly destroy me, and I take my hat off to the people that dealt with it, is the loss of a child, man. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the things right there that is beyond hard to bounce back from. If I was to lose one of my kids, I can't say I'm going to get up tomorrow and move like I did today. If I do move like I did today, it's going to be a long time before I get back there, because that's one of those situations I think that could put me in that hopeless state. Just the love of I've lost a lot of loved ones. I've lost a lot. When it comes to the kids, man, I've always thought about, like, what's the one thing that can make me just stop giving a fuck, man? And I think that's what it would be, is losing a kid, man.
Damn.
My hat goes off, my heart goes out to the people that dealt with it. And I got friends that have lost kids, and I don't understand how they just do it, man. I told my wife, I said, I'm a strong dude, but I question all the time when somebody loses a kid, how you don't end up burying two people, the child and the parent. For a lot of kids, their parents for a lot of people, their children are their focus, their reason. Me, my life first and foremost is my reason for everything. Because without me, nothing else matters.
Let me expound on that too. You have women that have had like miscarriages, and as strong as you feel about that, they feel about that miscarriage, or they feel about that stillbirth.
And that's something that's a tough thing to deal with. They felt that child grow in them. They had the excitement of bringing a life into this world. They felt the movements. They went through the mood changes, seeing their body change. And they're anticipating this new family member, this loved one, this something that's going to bring joy to their life. And then it turns into a tragic event. And it's everything that could have been, should have been, would have been snatched away. And I can only imagine, being a woman, how that feels to have life snatched out you before it's ever even really introduced to the world,
Man.
That's a hard deal, man. Like, I had a homeboy recently, man. My adopted brother killed himself last month, man.
What?
And it was all over the child, man. Yeah, his girls took the kid, wouldn't let him see the kid like that, was using the kid like a pawn. How people would do in relationships. Men do it too if they got the upper hand.
Did you see that video where the dude was on the doorstep and he told the dude, I want to see my son at this time, and the dude went in the house and got the rifle?
Bucking down.
Was it similar to that?
Nah, man, my homeboy, she took the kid, man, and just would not let him see his son. He's coming by. They're not working out. So, she's talking to somebody else. She just pretty much, I think she was more or less afraid the little boy was going to tell his dad, your mom's talking to somebody else. That's what it seems like. Like, she was keeping from him because the little boy was going to say something he shouldn't say. After a couple of weeks of him not seeing his son, and, you got to think, he's one of the head, like, real talk, he's one of the head bloods out here in VA. And, Almighty Zeus.
Yeah.
So, anyways, man, after a while of not being able to see his son, the pain got to be too much. He got in his car. Nobody could find him, locate him. They found him 6 days later, dead in his car. He OD'd on all his prescription meds. Just pulled up in the alleyway, smoked a blunt, popped all the pills, and he was in the car 6 days before they found him.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So we were dealing with that. I hadn't talked to him. Last time I talked to him, I was in prison. I had some beef going on with some blood cats. They seen his picture on the wall. was blown away. Like, how do you know the big homie? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what is the big homie doing on your wall? I was like, no, that's my adopted brother. And the beef, just like that, you know, when the big homie comes into play, all that shit's dead.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
dead.
yeah.
Like, wait a minute, whoa, we fucking with a family member, the big homie? You know, my adopted brother, he's Puerto Rican, straight Puerto Rican. Living up Boston area, and they was like, oh, we are sorry, man. We didn't even know. Like, let him know everything's good with us. So we waded through letters, and he got out, you know, after doing 13. I was still in the Bing. He moved back up north, so we lost communication along the line. You know, that's when he got out. He just wanted to start over fresh, and he kind of just, nobody knew where to find him.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't really find anything out until, you know, the death report came through, and that's when people up north started reaching back down south and say, "Yo, Joe's dead, man."
From the love of a child, from the love of his child.
Yeah, I mean, they say, you know, they say the same thing make you laugh can make you cry. With the same thing to make you live can make you die.
Man,
you know, the same things we live for every day. You can take away from a man that could be his reason for not wanting to live no more.
Whoa, ain't that some shit?
And that's exactly what happened, my brother, man.
Hey. You know what? Ooh. You know what? That's that thought right there that people wish they had the courage to say. I'm gonna be 100% honest, because there's times that I've wanted to tell, like, my woman, I wanted to tell Drina, like, you got the power damn near to decide, like, if I like want to check out or not.
Right.
Like, literally. Probably don't even realize it, but
right, you tell somebody that your world, they don't really understand that you really are my world.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I'm lost without you now. I wouldn't know which direction to move, and I don't know. I wouldn't know how to move. You know what I mean? Like forgetting how to tie my shoes, letting my parents go. Just you know, you become a shallow shell of a man when you lose something so close to you, man.
Yeah, and I'm telling you this. When Drina's father passed, she had a feeling like, just go check on my dad, right? I said for sure, because I used to stop by his house all the time, and I brought my daughter with me, right? And when I walked in the house, the lady that lived in the house, she just shook her head like he gone. And like my man, it was like, what if there was a something that, like, it felt like somebody dropped a hell of sand on me or something. Hella rocks just hit me all simultaneously. Like, how the fuck am I gonna tell this to Drina? Like, I gotta tell her that her dad is gone. They dropped this shit on me, and I was like, oh man! And instantly, shit. I mean, I ain't had no problem crying. Like that, them tears just continue. I cried in front of my daughter, and she didn't even cry. She just looked at me like, wow, like she gonna be strong for me. And that touched me, because she was like, I'm not about to cry. I'm gonna be strong for you while you crying right now. And I had to go share this with Drina, and I'm telling you, that was one of the hardest things in my life.
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult but humbling ordeal at the same time, you know, to know that you're going to be the one that has to essentially break her heart with the news, but you're also going to be the one that has to put it back together.
Straight up.
You know, you got to be there through the whole process and console her and put everything you got on the back burner, no matter what it is.
Straight up.
To be there for her, you know, and I'm one of them dudes, man, that I have no problem saying this. I wear my heart on my sleeve, man. If I'm angry, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm sad, I cry. I teach my sons it's okay to cry. When I was raised up, if you, my dad told me, you know, crying's for bitches, females cry, men don't cry. That's just a macho, chauvinistic bullshit way of living, man.
You better,
that's what creates maniacs and angry people, is not being able to express their emotions. Now, if I'm upset, you're gonna see it, and I don't got no problems doing that because that's the realness in me. But when it comes to the stresses of like the world and financial and all that, that's the stuff I hide, because I always feel like I'm gonna get it straight. Ain't no point in worrying nobody else. You know what I mean? I got this. But at the same time, you freaking out in your head. You like, oh man, I got so many people to depend on me. Everybody's counting on me.
Damn.
I can't fail. You know, somebody asked me in my live the other night, what do I fear? What's my biggest fear? And I told them failure.
Hey,
I said, failure is one of my biggest fears.
Hey, Jay, You don't even know it, but you just jumped inside Drina's head right now, because that woman got a lot of responsibilities, and I do everything that I can to make them easier. But she always said just what you said. I mean, there's a lot going on in here, and I don't want to freak you out. There's no need for both of us being stressed out. So I got it. And I move in that space. But deep down, I know she be going through some things. And you putting words on that shit right now. It's so poetic.
It's not like once you get knocked down, you can't get back up. But you're never guaranteed to get back to where you were. You know what I mean? You can get ahead again, you do this, but you're never guaranteed to be where you at when you fail.
The only thing
failing is just so many people counting on you, man. It's not, it's not so much the financial part of failing. It's just the part of failing everyone else, feeling like a failure and letting everybody down that needs you. And that's what scares me.
Yeah. You know what? Did you feel that? I mean, I don't know the different roles. Like prison is prison to me, but I know that I was in positions where I had the whole car dependent on me. I ran the car, so that stress that I used to feel when the young homies was doing stupid shit and about to clash us with other races and shit like that. Is it similar to that type of pressure that you be feeling? Like the responsibility of other human beings?
It's exactly what they call it, man. You got the weight of the world on your shoulders. What you determine, what you decide to do from moment to moment is going to determine the outcome of not just one or two things, but a whole lot of different things today, tomorrow, and in days to come.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I do today don't just affect today, it affects next Friday. You know, what I decide to do today could be the difference between us being all right come in the morning or us being, scrambling, messed up in the game. And I'm one of those ones, man, that when I get back into the corner, that's when I'm at my best, but that's also when I'm at my worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I become unpredictable. Now, when I have to get it by all means necessary, and I got people counting on me. Those are two, that can be a good situation or that can be a bad situation. If the resources are there for me to get it and make everything okay, good. It's a good situation.
Yeah.
If I don't have them resources, nothing to fall back on, nothing positive to go out and get it, then I'm gonna do what I know to do, and I'm still gonna go out and get it.
I think that's that part of us against us, like us against ourselves. Because guess what? That's in me too. Because what I learned early on is that ain't nobody trying to give you nothing. You got to go out and get it. And with that type of mentality, that means you ain't gonna settle for less. Like, because you got a hunter mentality versus a person that's gonna sit back and wait mentality.
And it's one of those characteristics, one of those traits you pick up in prison. When you ain't got nothing and you got to make $1 out of thin air, and you can do it in some way like that, you can survive and actually be sending money home from the penitentiary and taking care of people. Well, you already know that once you touch the streets, that money's not going to be, if that's one of the hardest places in the world to strive is the penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They ain't got no $17 an hour jobs. People doing 27 cents an hour, 35 cents an hour, 45 cents an hour, working a state job, making $27 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Once you learn that if you can survive in there, make a living in there, and be able to send financial support home, oh shit! Wait till y'all let me up out of here, man.
Well, hey, Jay. I've never had nobody put that in the fucking. I've never had nobody do that. But that's what the fuck I was doing in there. I'm telling you, like I had to. That was like, I wasn't getting packages. I was buying my own packages at a point. So I had to hustle. I had to do that's why I had to eat my own dookie, because I was trying to make it happen. And then when you take that mentality from in there, trust me, for the evolution of motherfucking Western Union to Green Dot, I was there for all of it. And I mean, excuse me, mail outs. Because it was mail outs, then Western Union and MoneyGram, and then all the other number game came in. But I was there for
the whole everything, man. You had to go get the slip, fill the slip out, the money withdrawal form. And,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Where it was going. I did all that. Then the Green Dots came into play. The Western Unions came into play. The game got all types of fucked up because dudes started bringing in that dope fiend larceny, sending the Western Union, giving you the confirmation number, and going back and canceling it. Like, I watched the game flip up 100 times. I talk to people now, and they got tablets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I got a homeboy. I was calling not long ago. I could call his tablet, and it would ring, and he could talk to me. He'd be sitting there talking to me at the table, and dudes be walking in the background, going to their cells, going to the shower. I'm like, yo, this shit is wild, bro. When I was in there, like, if they ain't show up face to face, you ain't see them.
Man, that's the evolution.
Like, you see them in a picture, but if you ain't see them through that VR, through a picture they sent you, you ain't see them. The most you could do is close your eyes while you was on that phone and be like, man, where you at right now? Tell me what it looked like there. What, you know what I mean? What's the call to, like, try to close your eyes and put yourself there. But as far as seeing somebody's shit, the only person I ever seen over a camera was a judge.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man, the evolution of shit. The bottom line is money talk, bullshit walk, and that seems to play across from California to fucking Virginia.
Yeah. Well, the first time I got my hands on an actual smartphone, I had phones here and there throughout my business system, but they was the flip phones. You might be able to play Tetris on it, or you know what I mean, something like that. You can take a little bullshit, rough ass, like rough draft of a picture. The picture look old, choppy. The first time I got my hands on a phone and seen that, like, there was videos and TV on the phone, but I didn't know what to do, man. I skipped right. You know, I got locked up. I had a chirp. You know what I mean? I had a chirp. I didn't even have phone service because we didn't use phones. We just chirped.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a straight chirp number like the wall. You remember the chirps?
Yeah. First phone I got caught with was in 2005. And that was when I had the high speed with the CO that tried to say I assaulted her. But that's a whole nother story. But I didn't get my first smartphone till 2010, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I was just holding it for my cousin. But it was back when the phone, when you turn it on, I remember the first time I turned it on, right? The section I'm in is 5 tiers high and it's open bars. I turned that motherfucker on, that motherfucker said, join. hey, so when we was walking, so we was walking to breakfast, they was like, hey, did y'all hear that last night? Somebody, man, I'm telling you, it's just like the commercial. Somebody came on, join.
Yeah, man, the first, I fell in 04, so the first legit phone I seen after the chirps was the BlackBerry.
Uh-huh.
BlackBerry came out.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first like high-tech phone I seen. And then throughout the years, man, I seen other little phones. But you know how dudes is with them. If you ain't plugged in, like that ain't your ace, you ain't even got to worry about it or even knowing that phone exists.
Man,
you know
for real.
So when I did get my hands on something that was legit, dude was like, look, man, don't, you know what I mean? Don't get tore off with the junk. Like, that's a crazy bill right there. If you get tore off with that, you can't even afford to replace that.
Man.
He's like, but go on the little website, check the videos out, do your little thing, you know what I mean? Go on the sale, put the blanket up so can't nobody see you, turn on the website, and bring that junk back. And I'm like, hold on, man, break down what you're talking to me about websites. What are you doing? He's in there with dudes that, you know, that's not been out the streets long. These dudes ain't been locked up 3-4 years. I'm working on 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, bro, you don't know what phones can do now. He's like, no, you need to fill me in, man. I don't even know how to turn this bitch on. Like,
hey,
my phone had a click button on the side. There ain't even no buttons on this phone.
Did you watch Family Guy?
Mm-hmm.
I was like Quagmire when he discovered that there was free porn on the internet.
Yeah, giggity.
You motherfucking right, shit. Well, hey, when I discovered that there was Pornhub and all I had to do, and it was free, oh yeah.
He was in there with one leg up on the counter and some old shit.
With the windows blocked.
Back out to Fifi.
Shit. I'm like, all I gotta do is just click the button like 2-3 times, and I'm like, right there.
Yeah, what do you want for this, man? Name your price.
I remember one time in Vacaville, I had like 5 phones. I was like, man, I was like an expert juggler. It seemed like when the police come though, they must have knocked down like boom bang boom bang boom. T be like one.
Man, they had it, Joe. In the Perino, you got your perimeter vehicles that ride around the prison 24/7.
Yeah,
just riding around.
Yeah, just check it out.
Out of there, man. Well, they had a cell phone jammer and a locator. So if you was on the jack, they could pretty much pinpoint it down to about 3 cells where the phone call was coming from and who had the phone.
Damn.
So you be in there at 2 o'clock in the morning, bullshitting with the phone, and then you hear it. You hear that door slide because it's quiet in the middle of the night. You hear everything. You get your senses heighten when you're locked up. Like every little thing heightens, especially your hearing. You learn to listen for keys.
Hell yeah.
From a walkie-talkie or a door
Hell
sliding open in the middle of the night.
Hell yeah.
Man, by the time that door comes open, you run to the toilet, you push the flush, the water's done been cut off. You like, bitch all the way up in the pipe with my hand.
Hey, that's when we hollered, water, water.
Yeah, we used to scream, Omar's coming. Remember the wire when Omar would come through?
Mm-hmm.
So the wire, and shit, Omar's coming. It was like Omar was walking down the block with that double barrel. We started screaming, Omar's coming. Let them know, like, shit, them real gangsters in here right now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, them motherfuckers come in, and man, I remember the first time they hit me at like 2 in the morning. I thought I was dreaming. And I had been in the pen for a long time, and when them motherfuckers woke me up with pepper spray at my eye level on the top bunk at 2:30 in the morning, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, they tell you, don't touch nothing. Stay exactly the way you are. Step off the bunk. Step out the cell.
Yes.
Stand right there, and you just
Step off, you better roll off on your fucking stomach.
Where you know everything is stashed. Like, man, I'm fucked right now, man.
Yeah.
As soon as they peel that mat back, they done caught me slipping, man, because I did not see this coming.
Man. Hey, but after that, after you get hit like a time or two, you be ready for their ass.
Oh, yeah. But I can't think of many things that gives you as much anxiety as the major shakedowns and just knowing that you got shit in your cell and you're caught.
You bet. Hey,
you're already locked up, but your heart is beating out your chest. You're like,
did y'all have the X-ray machines? Y'all got the X-ray machines?
Yeah, we the ones that do the mats, and we got the ones that X-ray your butt and your mouth.
Yeah. See. So when they come through with the major search and they running your mattress through that, you feel me, machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't because I know that's one of the oldest hiding places. I mean, I'm gonna try to open something in the cell that I'm not supposed to be able to get into, and bam it up in there. I done pulled outlets out, walls, lights down. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna put it somewhere where you're like, man, ain't no possible way, man.
Hey.
So a lot of these guys, they just stuck in their routine. Search the mat, search under the bunk, look to make sure ain't nothing magnetic to the bottom of the bed, check the door tracks,
hey,
envelope
you know something?
the cosmetics.
You know something? That type of scrutiny forces us to think outside the box.
Oh, yeah.
Going up against those odds. I'm gonna try not to give up the game, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure it's old game now, but I created it. So I'm saying it. But anyhow, I just got the Calipat, right? I had a booty full of tobacco. So basically, I came with money. So I'm good. I've managed to turn cigarettes into a fucking cell phone within a week of being in Calipat. But guess what? Within a week of being in Calipat, they coming around and searching and shit because there was a riot on the other yard. So what I'm gonna do? I don't even know nobody. I don't even know nobody here. Like I just and the building is majority Mexicans, majority Southsiders. So I had to go and figure out what the fuck am I gonna do. All I'm gonna say is soap, pubic hairs on the soap. They don't want to touch it. That probably there. That probably right there. Right. That would fast forward. Soap, pubic hairs. Because when I told Marcelli's the story, they refer to this story as the pubic hair story. This thing.
I had a situation one time. When I had something, I had to get it up off me. I couldn't flush it. I shoved it down the side of the toilet pipe and took the biggest shit right in the toilet and left it there when they came in to shake.
Ooh, they not trying to. They not trying to go up in that thing.
No, they not digging down in there. They look down in there and you got the plus size Mr. Hanky just floating in the water.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? They don't care that they going everywhere else but inside that toilet. I know you already know what it is. The moment they left out, going right down in there, get it out, rinse it off, wash my hands, and when y'all turn the water on, I'll make that disappear.
That's that. Hey, that's that shit right there, man. You got sometimes when they put you up against it, you got to think outside that thing. That's why people disgusted. I ate my own dookie, but at the same time, I did what I had to do.
Yeah, I understand it 100%.
You control your own body.
If I had that opportunity, it would have went down. I mean, you gotta choose in that moment. You're gonna catch a drug case and spend more time in prison. Like you're going back to court. This ain't no institutional shit no more. You're going in front of a judge, a prosecutor. You're already locked up. You're still committing crimes. Hey, like I'm going to November, like Wyclef said. I ain't gonna be home no time soon after this one right here. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm gonna go with whatever I gotta do to not do that.
Man, din.
It is what it is, man. You ain't gotta eat it. It's mine. Move.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, all right, Jay, man. Hey, man, I so much appreciate you coming on. You know why? Because, like, I search outside the box, and when people started saying they pull up on people, one thing about me is I be doing everybody, and even though I only got 7,500 subscribers, that the connections is they're not determined by subscribers and views and shit. Real people connect with real people.
Yeah, you gotta wait for me. I behind you over here. I looked at the phone. I said, man, it's almost midnight. I said, he needs to talk. Either he got something going on he needs to talk about, but he's live streaming right now, man. Let me do my part and jump on here. And I ain't talked to you in a minute, so it's been a pleasure, man.
Man, all good.
Over there at the Dirty Nation, man.
Much love, Jay.
It's all good, man. You know, and we do the bakery same time, 7 to 7, man. So anytime you actually I already know. You already know. You told me send you the link.
Yeah.
So send you the link. Yeah. I got you.
I'll jump in and I'll post it so I can bring people on. I just want to learn more about how y'all do that StreamYard, because anytime I even try to look at the comments, you already know. I disappear.
Yeah, I feel you. On any of that game right there, I got you. It's all good.
Well, we're going to talk on that more here soon anyway, because I got to figure it out. But y'all be safe, man. Y'all stay blessed. Happy holidays. Shout out to you and everybody at the Baker. And as you know, man, it's always much love.
Man, I appreciate you, man. One love. Shout out Big Bad for that request.
Yeah.
He probably changed his tone of his week, maybe, Dirt. Sounds like he got a lot of
my phone is about to die, so I'm going to say much love to Dirty Nation. And tomorrow's Saturday, so are you planning on doing a bakery, Dirt?
Saturday, it'd be 9 o'clock.
Okay. That's cool, because that's 12 noon my time.
Yep.
All right.
So we out of here. It's been a good live, interesting live. Enjoy y'all Friday nights. I appreciate y'all. Shindu, I see you. What up, Cass? One love to you. Ludus Parks, finest. All right, Lee Ways. Y'all have a good one. Stoner Chick, appreciate you. G Money, Drina, thank you for coming through. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. 9 o'clock. Dirty. Go.